Record. Hi everyone, it's Will again with another episode of my life in using the line of credit to reduce debt and increasing generational wealth. Thank you for joining me today. I'm a political economist, investor, father, activist in terms of the things that I do in the community. So I just wanted to give you an update where I am in terms of velocity banking. And this is day 769 in my journey of doing velocity banking. So let me go ahead and get started with you. Hope you all are having a great day today. Share my screen. All right. So again, as mentioned, my name is Will, Dr. Financial Literacy. This is day 769 in my journey using velocity banking. I hope after looking at the videos, you'll learn how I have used a line of credit, credit cards, home equity lines, cash advance to set up bills for velocity banking. What velocity banking looks like in the real world for me over the past 2 years. What is velocity banking? Just a quick definition. Velocity banking is a method of using a line of credit, cash, as I said, loans, credit card, cash advance, to strategically reduce your debt or build wealth within a capitalist democratic society, such as the U.S. Financial literacy is important. Now, in terms of the traditional way that I was doing before, velocity banking, picking up my paycheck, putting it into the bank, paying my bills, and whatever was left sat in a checking account. As of today, I only have business checking account. I've eliminated personal checking account, and I only have one general account. Now, what I call velocity banking or my pre-frugal velocity banking days, I used to pick up my check, put my money in the bank, pay my expenses daily, weekly, or monthly through either credit cards, check, or either directly through my bank. And whatever was left was just sitting in a credit union or a bank. Today, the way that I do velocity banking is I pick up my paycheck. I also pick up my investments from rental properties. I put it into a bank and immediately use four types of credit to reduce my debt, which is a home equity line of credit, personal lines of credit, credit cards, and overdraft lines of credit. I don't necessarily use overdraft lines of credit. Personal, not necessarily, but I do use the home equity line of credit and the credit card. And once I pay all of my bills, good debt versus bad debt, whatever is left, I leave in the HELOC. And I need to change that slide also. I'm sorry, let me go ahead and change that slide now. I'll leave inside of a HELOC. A HELOC or some other line of credit. Right now, I just have a HELOC. Okay, so I'll change that. Thank you. In general, so back to the slide. Now I started in January of 2024. I had about $155,000 in student debt. I had $10,000 in personal debt and $14,000 in business debt. I was able to eliminate that 155 through the loan forgiveness program. Now, I also had three mortgages, one for 35,000, one for 28,000, and one for 79,000. Interest rates are 6.88, and 3.75. Now, that 3.75 was recast a while back by Wells Fargo before they sold the loan off. So when I do hear definitely home affordability and the interest rate probably is not as important as time and balance and using some sort of line of credit to additionally attack the balance. I was able to convert by 8/2025 one of the mortgages into a $50,000 HELOC and another mortgage into a $106,000 HELOC. And that left one single mortgage of about 79,000. Here it says 51,000. It was 79,000 because I used some of the earlier HELOC. Now here I use cash advance, and some people definitely have a challenge and issues with cash advance and convenience checks. With Navy Federal, I was using cash advance in 2024 and 2025. Now I would take the money and chunk it onto my lines of credit or debt that I had. And at that time, Navy Federal was only charging 17.65%. Now I think they're charging a flat 18%, and you may not possibly be able to do as much cash advance, but please check into it. Now, for the 2024, this is a summary of all the areas that my money went into. Primarily, it went through other services, and also I was pulling cash advances from Navy Federal. So for that 1 year, I pulled $4,920 in cash advances. Now, again, some people see it as a negative. As a political economist and running experiments, this was what I was trying to do with velocity banking. See how velocity banking can work with cash advances. So again, cash advances was one of the larger areas. I did $4,920. You can see hopefully 29% was cash advances. 59% or 51% were other areas. Also use cash advance and convenience check to transfer the debt in between on Navy Federal. And for 2024, that totaled $13,995.64. And here are the various interest charges. So when I was using the convenience checks and the cash advance, I paid a total of $184.79 for the year. Again, that was prior to 2026, before Navy Federal changed some of their policies around cash advances. Man, I wish they would go back because it was great for me. Here again, for 2024, I paid $346 in fees, and that was interest on other purchases in general. And I kind of like Salvation Army. It helps reduce my overall cost. So if you look down here, it was 18% for the cash advance in 2024, so it fluctuated. Again, I paid $184,000 to use. I'm sorry, $184 and $75.79 in interest to use $13,095.64. Now, again, that was before Navy Federal changed their policies. All right. This is just one area of where I use cash advances, convenience checks as a political economist running experiments so that I can better inform my clients and work with others. If you're interested in working with me and my group or team, just give me a call and we'd be more than happy to work with you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.